This camera is called the Olympus Pen Mini. The model number is E-PM1, and it's a new camera from Olympus that falls into a relatively new category of cameras called Micro Four Thirds. Essentially, a Micro Four Thirds camera is one that has some characteristics of a point-and-shoot camera and some characteristics of a first-rate DSLR. Like a point-and-shoot camera, Micro Four Thirds cameras are small and have automated features for ease of use. And like a DSLR, they have high-quality changeable lenses and a larger, better-performing image sensor, as well as some of the additional manual controls and modes that DSLR shooters are used to. The Olympus Pen Mini is the entry-level model in this class, and it's also the smallest one available in this class, and it's available in 6 colors, yet it has some pretty impressive high-end features and specs. It has a 12.3 megapixel sensor, just like the high-end Olympus DSLRs, and it has impressive low-light performance with a high ISO setting of 12,800. It's got a 3-inch LCD display, and it captures images in JPEG or RAW to SDHC or SDXC memory cards. The focusing features a 35-point, 120 Hz fast autofocus, and it is fast, and it even has face detection. And these days, when it comes to capturing a sharp image, everybody knows that image stabilization is important. Well, the Olympus Pen Mini has image stabilization built into the body, so you have that capability no matter what lens you're using. And if you're the kind of user who enjoys swapping lenses regularly, you're going to appreciate that it even has a built-in dust reduction system. And speaking of lenses, Olympus has a truly impressive array of lens options available, as well as some adapters to add macro capability or fisheye capability to some of these lenses. For example, if you wanted to add a really impressive zoom lens to this camera, you could use the 75 to 300 millimeter lens, and you could zoom from this to this. As I mentioned, there are quite a few automated scene modes which allow novices and users who are familiar with point-and-shoot cameras to be quickly comfortable with the Olympus Pen Mini. And novices are also going to appreciate the Live Guide, which is kind of like a built-in manual that tells you in simple language what each of the menu options does. And once you capture your images, they're processed in the camera by the Olympus TruePic 6 processor. Novices and experts alike are going to appreciate that this camera has a 3D still image mode, built-in art filters for various style effects, and even an accessory shoe here on the top so that you can connect the provided flash unit as well as some optional tools like an electronic viewfinder or an optional Bluetooth unit, and that can be used to send pictures directly from your camera to your computer for quick uploads to social media. Shooters who are comfortable with DSLR controls appreciate that the Olympus Pen Mini has aperture priority, shutter priority, program mode, and full manual mode. And you can shoot your images in aspect ratios like 4:3, 3:2, 16:9, and 1:1 aspect ratios, and you can even capture images as quickly as 5 frames a second. Believe it or not, Olympus packed high-end video capability into this camera as well. It can shoot 1080i video in AVC HD format as fast as 60 frames a second, or 720p at 30 frames a second. And you can start recording by just pressing the dedicated movie record button. The sound of your video is automatically captured to the built-in stereo microphone, or you could choose to add an external microphone if you have the optional CMOS adapter. Of course, you can watch your video creations on your big flat screen TV using the mini HDMI out port. And it's an impressive Micro Four Thirds camera. It has a mix of automated high-end features that put power and ease of use in a nice little package. With the Olympus Pen Mini, I'm Larry Becker.
For more information, please visit us online, give us a call, or stop by our New York City Superstore. You can also connect with us on the web.